Moving, it can be a really, really big job that most of us just don't look forward to. So what do? We hire professionals, right?
Right. Well, a Park City man says the moving and storage company he hired did $2,000 in damage to his belongings. He says they're refusing to make him whole, so he decided to get Gephardt.
This was thrown in a box, was busted.
This one of several things that Dave Donegan says got busted by movers that he hired to store his household goods ahead of a renovation.
Packed everything up, put it into their own storage place, so it wasn't shipped to be in storage someplace far away. It was locally stored, locally packed, and it was great.
Great until he unpacked the boxes 6 months later and found a lot of damage.
They stuck a stack of dishes in a box, no wrapping.
Dave found broken dishes and china, shattered holiday decor, scratched furniture, busted artwork.
This piece was stuffed in a box without any wrapping with a stepladder.
Dave put in a claim for about $2,000 to try and replace some of these busted belongings.
Based on finding things on eBay or other secondary sites.
But the moving company told him $648 was all he was going to get.
Take it or leave it.
Dave opted for door number 3. He decided to call me. Investigating this one, we found there is a federal law on the books that protects consumers if their stuff is damaged by a moving company. Movers must reimburse customers 60 cents per pound for damaged stuff, and they could have to pay even more if the consumer paid for extra coverage. But here's the thing, that law only kicks in when stuff is moved from one state to another state. And because Dave's stuff never left Utah, it does not help him. As for a Utah law, well, the state's Division of Consumer Protection tells me there is no specific law about moving companies damaging stuff here, but they said movers still have to stick to the terms of their contracts. That could help Dave, because he got a contract, and in it, he paid extra for extra coverage.
$750 for an incremental $50,000 of insurance.
With that, the KSL investigators reached out to the moving company, All My Sons. They did not respond to our multiple inquiries, and guess what? We also stopped hearing from Dave. But maybe that's not totally surprising, because remember that original contract they wanted Dave to sign to get $648? It came with a confidentiality condition. If Dave wanted the money, he had to be quiet about it.
I just think that's just bad form.
In the end, we cannot say if All My Sons ended up paying Dave more, but under both federal and state law, if you hire a moving company and you pay for full coverage, the company is supposed to give you the full price to replace stuff that they damage. Something you should know for the next time you hire a mover, there are caveats in the law, like if you pack your own boxes without properly wrapping fragile items, the movers will not be responsible. Or if you don't tell them your stuff includes dangerous or hazardous materials, they are likely not liable for any resulting damage. If you've got a problem you can't solve, give me a shot at it. The number 385-707-6153, or you can email me, matt@ksl.com.